A trip to Balmoral may be on Harry and Meghan's itinerary. However, it didn't come from King Charles. As the royal family gathers at the Scottish castle, Balmoral, this summer will mark the first time without Queen Elizabeth II. However, not everyone gets along with one another. This summer, Balmoral won't be the same. Of course, the castle on 50,000 acres was the late Queen's favourite private residence, where she found contentment and peace. Welcome to Royal Pancakes. Please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notifications bell, so you don't miss anything about the British royal family. Coming up to a year after she passed away there, the royal family is reportedly having second thoughts about visiting this summer. In contrast to Charles, who inherited Birkhall from the Queen Mother in 2002, Queen Camilla is not particularly fond of the drafty Scottish baronial castle and much prefers its luxuries. Early August or late July used to be the usual start date for the late Queen's stay, which would last until the beginning of October. Charles will arrive 2 weeks later and cut his Scottish vacation short as well because he has official overseas trips to Kenya and France to fit in this fall. Charles and Camilla will first spend the night at the Queen Mother's other former residence, the Castle of May in Caithness, which has a view of the Pentland Firth. Following that, they will spend a week at their cosy Scottish home, Birkhall, before making their long-awaited arrival at Balmoral, a few weeks later than the late Queen would have. Despite Camilla's objections, the King has decreed that they must remain at Balmoral in order to receive Prime Minister Rishi Sunak and his wife. Mostly, it was a happy place for Queen Elizabeth. She adored the location, from her covet 1946 engagement to Prince Philip to a wonderful family barbecue where her husband served as chef. Over the course of the summer, her 4 children would visit and stay on the estate with their families. Now that Charles is the patriarch of the Windsor family, the family is more splintered. Even Andrew and Fergie were invited to the Christmas celebration at Sandringham, where he hosted a sizable group of cousins and siblings. Therefore, there could be at least one more. The King is anticipated to receive a visit from Prince William and the Princess of Wales so they can spend time with his cherished George, Charlotte, and Louis. The Princess Royal and her family are welcome at any time. His niece Zara Tindall, who is the King's favourite, is also a favourite. Over the summer, her 4 children would visit and stay with their families on the estate. Now that Charles is the patriarch of the Windsor family, the family is more splintered. Even Andrew and Fergie were invited to the Christmas gathering at Sandringham, which included a sizable number of his cousins and siblings. Thus, there might at least be a repetition. The King and his adored 3 grandchildren, George, Charlotte, and Louis, are anticipated to receive a visit from Prince William and the Princess of Wales. The Princess Royal and her family are always welcome to visit. His niece Zara Tindall is a favourite of the King as well. She also displayed her trademark wit, making a playful joke about sending her visitor, the Right Reverend Dr. Ian Greenshields, the then moderator of the Church of Scotland, to the Tower because his room was in the castle's tower with turrets. The King might be able to save that room and try that joke on Harry if he and his second son get in touch.